What's going on, guys? Kivox here, and welcome to a new WandsDay. I have 6 new wands. They're right behind me to show you guys today, and I guess we should just start talking about wands. If you guys were, I guess we could say, lucky enough to catch the live stream a little while ago that I did, where I was painting some wands. It was kind of just a random live stream. I was testing out some stuff, and I figured, hey, I gotta paint some of these wands anyway, so maybe I should just do a live stream for it. So hopefully you guys caught that, and I'm gonna be showing you guys 2 of those wands are in this set of wands. So if you guys have any questions about how I did certain things, or you know, anything about these wands, feel free to leave a comment down below. If it's something simple enough where I can explain it, I will do that. But if it's like a really complicated question, I may not be able to answer it. Maybe somebody else in the comments could give you an answer for it. So feel free to do that, guys. There should also be a new wand review coming out. If it is out, I'll put it right over there. If not, then I just looked really silly. If you're watching this on the Patreon page, if you're one of the patrons that gets early access to the videos, then make sure to contact me if you want to purchase any of these wands, because once the video goes up on the channel for everybody, then the wands are up for everybody as well. So make sure to message me before it goes up for everybody, because that's one of the perks of being a patron. So don't miss out. I feel really bad when patrons don't message me early enough, and then the wands go up for everybody else, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it's already gone. So if you are interested in any of these wands and you missed them, there will be more wands coming out. I don't remake wands, so they are one of a kind. They're one-offs. You're never gonna see it, at least from me, again. Maybe somebody will imitate it someday, but as of right now, please don't message me saying, hey, could you remake that wand that I really liked because it was like cool and I want that same one? It's not happening. Let's start off with one of the ones that we painted on that live stream. So this one is one that I spent a bunch of time actually painting on the live stream, and you can see all the little gold that I painted inside the little crevices there. There's also a little bit right there as well. You probably can't see it. There it is. There it is. This wand I was really excited about because it was one of those weird ones that I was actually, I had never been able to do this before, and then I finally figured it out. I got some new tools as well. It kind of helped with actually getting it done. This is obviously a pommel heavy, but a very strange pommel heavy because it's a very short thing. I would hold it like this way, you know, like a pommel heavy style. You can hold it here, but then this feels really uncomfortable because it kind of just digs into your hand a little bit. So definitely a pommel heavy, definitely, you know. This is also made out of ash, and came out pretty nice. There's actually, you may not be able to perfectly see this, but there is some brass. Is it brass? It's kind of like a gunmetal reddish goldish color on this ball section here, and then obviously we just have the gold on the stripes, the strips, whatever you want to call them, on here as well. And then, oh yeah, we got some little holes here in a little weird pattern that came out pretty nice. I was pretty happy with this one. Also, the other feature is the facets that we have here. Ash is really nice to burn. Just a light burn on it. It kind of makes the grain pop out, and that's how we get this darker accent on the actual grain itself. Otherwise, the grain would still be there, it just wouldn't be as visible. And I think this one came out, you know, just really nice. I pinched myself. That's what this is right here. It's a blood blister. It's a blood blister, and you're gonna see it for the rest of the video. So yeah, this next one you guys haven't seen yet, but it started off strangely. This was actually one of the ones that I drew up. Was that other one too? No. This one was one of the ones that I drew up on one of the more recent live streams that we did, that I was drawing wands. But it started off differently. So it's a very simple design. It just has 2 grooves basically, and then this little claw type thing at the end. I think it came out really good. It's made out of tiger caspi. I hope I'm saying that right. It's just a really cool, you can see like there's like a stripe that goes all the way down it right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. It looks really nice. Originally, I did a kind of a purpley silver band just on these little highlights here, on the parts that pop out. I just didn't like it, so I was like, I wonder if I darken this up a bit, if it'll look nice. So I actually did something interesting on this that I had never experimented with before. This was an experiment. I actually painted it first. Oh, I just bit my tongue. I actually painted it first and then went back and burned on top of the paint, and it gave me this really cool design or texture pattern. I don't know how to describe it, but it basically, you can still see the silver popping through the black, but it looks like I painted the silver on top of the black, even though it's actually coming through. So the fact that it's coming through, it actually has a slightly different hue on the parts that are burned than here. So it's more silver on this side of it, like right here and here, than it is on this part. In real life, this has a little bit of almost like a gold, a little bit of a gold color to it, fading into the silver, almost like a titanium. You know how titanium is like a little bit of a gold silvery color? That's how I would describe it. Titanium-y. The actual gradient there from the black and the kind of the stripes that it added from burning it came out really nice. This one was like one of the more, I guess, pleasant mistakes. Not really a mistake, I guess. It was a good experiment because it ended up coming out better than I thought it was going to be. Which is good, right? That's all you could really wish for when you experiment with stuff. Okay, so now these next two, I mentioned in that live stream that I just mentioned to you guys a little while ago, that these two are very similar and they're almost like related sibling wands, but they're kind of inverted almost. It wasn't on purpose, but now I'm gonna say that it not was on purpose, but it was like meant to be, right? So these two wands, as you can see, they have very similar shapes, but they are they have completely different styles to them. So this one has a lot of these like stripes going all the way down. As you can see, it goes all the way down. This is all burned, so this was all engraved and then burned afterward. And then there's like a nice matte, somewhat semi-gloss finish on it. And I think it came out really cool. It's a simple design, so if you want more of a traditional classic pommel heavy style design, then this one's probably right up your alley. And then we have the brother / or sister to this one, and it's a similar design again. Also, they're both made out of mahogany, and you can see that they definitely have that reverse kind of feel to it. So this one has more of the grain, the natural grain coming in on the handle. This one has the natural grain coming in on the actual blade. And then we have all this little engraved kind of twist. I kind of was going for like a couple of twists going all the way through, kind of wrapping around each other. The end is just some little cuts right there. There's also a little bit of silver and a little bit of gold on this one, painted in there. I think there's only two of these that I didn't actually use any paint on, which was this one and one of the other ones you guys haven't seen yet. But I think these came out really cool, and I do think that they should go together. I feel like they are kind of like two peas in a pod, or Meekachii said this kind of looks like a walnut. Maybe? I can't remember what a walnut looks like. Oh yeah, it's like a brain, right? It looks like a little brain. I guess you can say that it kind of looks like a little brain type thing. They definitely like both look really, see what I mean? How they're like reversed. I like it. I like it a lot. The little silver bits on here, I think, actually make it look like, gives it that extra little bit of detail that, you know, you're not gonna see from me just holding it like this, you know. But I think these two definitely go together. They're almost exactly the same length. This one is like 1/8 of an inch longer than this one, maybe 1/4 inch longer. But Once I show you guys all of these wands, I would really appreciate it if you guys went down below, besides liking the video if you liked it and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know which one is your favorite. Let me know out of all of these 6 wands, which one you liked the most. I'll let you guys know if I remember which one I liked the most. Okay? Deal. Okay. Now this purple heart. I haven't made a purple heart wand in a little bit. In a minute, I guess people used to say. I don't know if they still say that. Do people still say in a minute? It means like a long time, I think. I never actually used that term, so I guess I'm old.
Got him!
The goal behind this one is I was kind of trying to kind of do like a plant type flower spikes. I don't know. So I did it all purple heart, added in a little bit of the black, and I was like, that looks pretty cool. And I was like, you know what would make this look even better? We'll give it that little bit of pizzazz. Adding a little bit of silver on there, right? So I took all of the spike ends, which they're not actually like sharp at all. They're pretty dull. And I just added a little bit of silver. I painted this one on the live stream as well. A little bit of silver to all the ends and kind of like blended it down all the way, and it came out pretty cool. I definitely think it looks very organic, and I think that's what makes it look really cool. It's definitely a you know, traditional for the most part style. The way you would hold it is it would be this way, like a sword or whatever. But no real guard on it, just kind of a whole long, I'd say it's like handle heavy, right? If you want to say, but I definitely tried to make this, you know, kind of give it that nice little swoop and some nice little bends in there. And I think this one came out pretty good. I definitely think this, it's not for everyone. It's not one of the ones that's like, hey, everybody should like this, but because, you know, some people don't like the more organic style. They like more traditional, you know, lathe style wands. And I am never a big fan of that. As you guys know, I'm always more of a, you know, do some stuff on the lathe, but also bring it back and add some more flair off the lathe, because it just takes a little bit more talent to do that. Lathe wands, though, if you're good, you can make some good stuff. I usually just don't like them as much. Is that bad? The last wand is was one of the ones that was inspired. The idea was somewhat given to me by somebody during the live stream, and Meekachii basically said that if I make it, then I need to give them dibs on the wand. So I don't even get a choice on this, because Meekachii was like, if you guys don't know, Meekachii is my better half, the one that normally does videos with me, except for the wand related videos. Everything else on the channel, at least when it comes to me being with her in the videos, she's usually with me in all the other videos for the most part. She, like I said that I have to give them dibs on the wand. If you are the one that gave me the idea for the kunai inspired wand, then message me on here. Leave a message down below and let me know if you are interested in it. I will wait a little bit and see if you respond. If you don't, then it'll be going up for sale. And here it is. It's inspired by a kunai. If you guys don't know, it's like a ninja knife, right? So it's like a, you know how they have ninja stars? It's like that, but knife shaped. So this was inspired by one of those. I think it came out pretty dank, if I have to say so myself. If I don't say so myself. Wait, if I do say so myself, which one is it? Which one's the correct one? Definitely I really like this wand. When I was making it originally, I showed Meekachii and she's like, I don't know what I think about it. And I was just like, just wait till the wrap on the handle is done, and hopefully you'll like it. I could have just done a full wrap, and I was like, no, this will look cooler. It kind of looks like fishnet stockings is what I realized, but I still think it looks really cool. And then obviously we did a little bit of burning. There's no paint here, it's just burning. Then a little bit of sanding down to give us that like little bit of a difference. There's a semi-gloss finish on this, and then obviously we have a little silver insert right there. And wait, did I say silver? I meant say aluminum. I'm not gonna put silver in my wands. This thing would cost like a $1,000 if there was that much silver, and I don't know actually what silver is worth. I'm definitely not putting silver in anything, so if you guys were expecting that, I'm sorry. But I definitely really like this wand. It's not perfectly symmetrical. It's definitely has that handmade feel to it, but I definitely think it looks really cool. And whatever home this wand goes to, it's gonna hopefully make you happy. So I would say that this guy is my favorite design for this batch of wands, just because it was it was the hardest. It was the hardest one to make out of all of them. This one would be the second hardest. I would say that these two right here took the longest. Not that they were the hardest, but they just took the longest to carve out. It just time-wise, I would say that these two probably took the longest, and then this one, and then this one. But this one was definitely the hardest to make, if that makes any sense. I would say, yeah, like I said, this one would be the second hardest, and then these two right afterward, but mostly because they took the longest. So here you have it, guys. Let me know which one was your favorite, and let me know if you guys are interested in picking up any of these. Or if you do have any ideas for any wands that you want me to try to make. For example, the kunai. The kunai one. Get it? Kunai. Wait, I'm not a raccoon. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below which one of these was your favorite. I already told you which one was my favorite. And if you are on Patreon, you are a patron of ours, then definitely let us know if you want to pick up any of these so that I could save them before they go up for everybody else. So and if you are interested in this one, the red one, definitely also let me know, because if the other person is not interested, it'll go to one of you guys, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks for being patrons. Thanks for being subscribers if you are subscribers. If you're not, thanks anyways. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for sticking in this far. And if you guys are still here, then let me know. Leave a comment. In the comment that you're gonna leave, say time machine. It's because I'm wearing this shirt. It made me think of a time machine. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye. Bye.